How's everyone going? Welcome. If you're here live, glad you're here. If you're watching on demand, glad you're here. This is going to be first looks of Ash of Gods. I haven't even tried this game yet. It just looks like something that I really want to do. So, I'm going to ease into it. I think it's going to be a lot like... Oh, fuck. Never remember things when I want to say them. I forget what that series was called. But... because it's going to be turn-based and stuff. As you see, I haven't got even a save. It's the first time I even clicked on new game. That's what I like to do first looks. No, I want to be able to do battles. Like the artwork. Animation's really old school. I like that. Fuck yeah. Ooh. It's pretty badass. Sorry if that mic noise was too much.
Unsolved mysteries are like an unquenched thirst. Premonitions of trouble to spur you to keep going.
So is that what that was? Like the little fucking loading screen. Anything with skulls is cool. Skulls, skeletons.
1,002 years since divine retribution. The end of winter. The Vale of Mercy. Foothills of the Milky Mountains.
"700 years ago, you and the other Kuros took to the field of the drowsy deep to prevent a great calamity, the reaping. Your self-sacrifice should have destroyed the reapers once and for all. 9 years ago, you began feeling the growing sense of unease and decided to roam Terrenium to find the reason. A month ago, you met a temple guard in the town of Gordon. There was something peculiar about him. Feeling a long-forgotten sense of dread, you realized it was Umbra Reaper in disguise. He noticed you too, but chose not to pursue. He merely winked at you, bowing in jest. The return of the Umbra forewarns of the impending reaping, so you head to the Milky Mountains to find the local seers. You hope to learn the time and place of the coming reaping and prevent it. When you'd stepped onto the narrow path, you'd notice several sets of footprints. At the time, you thought that other people seeking the seer's advice must have anticipated you, but no. They're just robbers looking for an easy target. So it's going to be like, probably training you how to do tutorial. There you go, tutorial how to do the fighting on here, which is probably pretty simple. Look at where your character can move during current turn. Orange tiles indicate extra move distance. Your character must spend more energy to move. Select kills quick strike. Means either the enemy's health or their energy. Select health damage. Okay, very similar to the game that I can't think of right now. Ouch. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. If you want to use a skill that doesn't require a target, right click on the tile your active character is on. Oh. List of skills which do not require choosing a target first. There's also a skip turn button. Don't want to, remember to always finish the turn by using one of your active character's attacks or by clicking the skip turn. And the battle. Oh, I thought I would kill him there. Asshole. There we go. Why can't I think of the name of the game that it's like? You are about to knock on the hut's door when it's suddenly flung open. A woman appears on the doorstep. Your heart leaps from your chest. She's the one you left behind when you went to fight in the battle of the Drowsy Deep. She's the one you loved. Amma. In a detached manner, Lance, what took you so long? It's been 702 years. You managed to survive when 12 of our brethren perished. Did you go into hiding? That's the best woman voice I can do. Please call me Hopper. I'm already used to my new name. I was called Blunts when we were together. I wasn't hiding in that battle, you know. I was wounded, pierced by owls. That's why I didn't complete my task. Yes, I heard. See, I can't keep the same voices for whatever reason. Yes, I've heard the legend of the travel and brave ones who cast an entanglement on themselves and turned into stone. They achieved their goal. Now their land is free from the plague and the reaping. The price was too high, though, if you ask me. Why did you come looking for me again? 'Cause I want some. I wasn't searching for you, but the local seers. Their signs. Bestias are leaving the forest of Datra, the Vandal, which has been sighted on the woodland trails. I stumbled upon Atric and Gordian myself. They have returned. Another reaping is nigh, perhaps. That's a foolish question, Hopper. I do not foretell the obvious. You might as well have asked whether winter will follow autumn. The reaping is coming. You know it. All loose ends shall be tied. That's a foolish... Oh, so it's I get to choose. What do you mean, tied? What do you know of the coming reaping? The mere fact that it's coming. Rivers will run red with blood, and the abyss will claim many tortured souls. But why this sudden concern about the mortals? We're mere parasites on the body of humanity. I wasn't prepared to read a bunch. I should have known better. Wasn't even prepared to stream, to be honest with you. I'm here for you, not for me. There's nothing to be proud of, even if we were both Umbra. We have long embraced the human way of life, and I care about Terminian's fate. To the reaping, we are no more than specks of dust. This time we don't have 12 comrades willing to sacrifice themselves. Among those still alive, some will succumb and become reapers themselves. Do you really want to get involved? Yeah, kind of do. I need to stop the reapings. It's my fault they're happening again. You need to get off your pedestal. We are maggots, the lowliest servants lucky enough to be seated at the dining table. Are you looking for the forsaken gods of this land? I have a book that describes the life of one. Here, take a look. I had a good laugh reading this nonsense. Thank you for the book. I've been searching high and low for similar records. But still, when and where will the reapings begin? I need to be there. That's where I'm needed. I know it. The souls of the dead have tortured me with guilt for 700 years. Help me. Give me the knife you keep in your bag, the kind you brethren sacrifice themselves with. Give it to me, and you'll get your answer. Pity. I'd really hoped to use it. I doubt anything else can kill a reaper. Well, here you go. But why do you want it? The reaping shall occur on the day of the vernal equinox, both in the north and the south in the towns of Woden and Albius. I wouldn't waste time if I were you. Sadly, I don't have time to reach north. Farewell. I hope our paths cross again, though you still haven't told me why you need the knife. I saw you kill me with this very knife, Hopper, so I hope our paths never cross again. Farewell.
What does one do to meet old age in peace, only to avoid a major disaster? 1002 since divine retribution. Burkana, the kingdom of Odala, city of Albius. The spring equinox. 8th year of peace since the last war. A retired captain of the guard and his daughter are strolling through the festival market.
This is the most bizarre. A woman in strange clothes is walking away from the town hall. Her beauty should be turning heads, but I seem to be the only one noticing her. Gleda, are you daydreaming again? You nudge your daughter as you see Baron Trubal, the Burgomaster of the town, approach you. Good day, Thorn. How are you, Gleda? I take it there is a reason you have been combing the market since dawn. Looking for a gift for Likey? I likey your gift. Yes, how did you know? Albius isn't the biggest town around. There aren't too many captains of the Royal Guard here, and even fewer captains' wives. And only one of these wives celebrates her birthday on the day of the spring equinox. Please give her my birthday wishes. With gratitude I will, Burgermeister. Though you are most welcome to stop by and do it in person. I love the artwork. The Burgermeister is eager to carry on, but one of the citizens calls his name. Trubal nods to you and tends to his business. A stubborn old man, he seems resilient. I've heard he is a distant relative of the king himself. The distance of their relation may be the secret of his longevity. Well, we got carried away and are no closer to picking a gift for Likey. What are we going to give her? Will you give me a hint what your mother like? What would your mother like? Okay. So these are the major choices. We could give her jewelry, clothing. I'm imagining Max important, like a brother of hers and a son of his. But it won't let me choose it. Or is, oh, I gotta close this first. They say there's trouble on the border, so your brother is really busy. I hope at least he finds time to send his mother a letter. Hero killer, go for the jewelry. Oh, I missed it. I went for the brother. How you doing, brother? Speaking of brothers. He would have known what to give her for her birthday. Good, glad to hear that, man. Okay, so now I can either go to Gleda. So now I can still go for the jewelry. So you're the old man, the dad, whatever. Let's go for the jewelry. Did Dad find out where I really go during my lunchtime? I'm sorry, I keep catching it too late after I've already chose the fucking delay, man. I take it you've played it before? At least? It's no big deal. A bit? No, I got you, man. Fair enough. Each other since Oda. Hello, Rask. It's been a while. It's been 3 years, my dear Thorn. We've run into each other now and then, but ever since you arrived in town, freshly retired, and bought a silver necklace with a garnet, you've forgotten all about my shop. Are you here to pick a new gift for Likey? I remember the last time you bought a birthday present for her during the spring equinox. What's up?
Tomorrow's grocery shopping in the morning.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I remember the last time you bought a birthday present for her during the spring equinox. I won't lie. I'd have been happy if you bought jewelry from me every year since. What's up, fish? My wife hasn't been interested in jewels for these past few years. However, the garnet necklace is her favorite, and she has been feeling better in recent months. Is it true that the garnets aid a weak heart? Thanks for the host. And still my freaking sounds are not working. It's fucking, the Streamlabs chat box is pissing me off, man. Potions cannot heal an aching heart, but family love can preserve it. Though I have heard that there is a particular skilled healer in Ursus. Unda's her name, but even she cannot perform miracles. Let's talk about the stones. You're wearing one of them on your chest. That's Strix, your captain's insignia, and your protection. In troubled times like these, it can protect you from a common woe. This is how Agent Tex described the Reaping, a plague that takes countless lives. I see you enjoy pursuing ancient manuscripts. Get off it, old friend. Use something other than the old wives' tale to sell your goods. And Gletta, it's about time you drew out of such childish stories. If you doubt the magical properties of Strix, remove your captain's insignia. Just don't put it away. It might come in handy. Although several generations have passed, and the need for it has not arisen. I don't offer anything to nobody without a particular reason. Nevertheless, I have had premonitions these past days. Providence must have brought you to my shop today. You are looking for a gift, and I want you and your family to survive the troubled times to come. Call me superstitious or even crazy if you like. I hope that I am mistaken, but unfortunately my premonitions almost always come true, and you, Thorn, will benefit from this Strix. It is very expensive, but you can pay in installments over several years. Ras reaches into the pocket and places a highly polished stone on the counter. The metal setting is very unusual. It looks like an insect clutching the stone tightly in its legs. If this large Strix reduces in size, the platinum base will squeeze its pulls to hold it tightly. Consider it magic if you like. Tell me how it works. I'll tell you what an ancient text says about Strixes. When a common woe comes, death walks among humans and siphons their lifeblood. Yet death finds a Strix sweeter than human life and drains it first. Until the Strix has been completely sucked dry, its wearer has a chance to survive. It gives hope. You can buy hope then, so what's the price? Such rare items do not come cheap. The price for this stone is 100,000 gold coins. Even if you let me pay in installments for 10 years, I still can't afford this. If you only knew how quickly decades go by. I mean, at my age, you can think in decades. In our case, every hour counts, right, Gletta? Do you have any gift ideas? Thanks for the host, BBIJ. Here's what we'll do. Take the stone, no deposit, no acknowledgement of debt, and I'll take your word, Thorn. For if you lie, I will lose faith in kind people. If you and your family find no use for it, in the next year, you'll return it. Agreed? It would be foolish to decline such a generous offer. A Strix it is, even if I have to return it in a year's time. You are behaving oddly today, Rask. You take the Strix from the table, hide it under your shirt. When you look up, Rask is staring at the ceiling, his face pale. At first you were confused, but then you two hear the bell ringing in the town hall. How you doing today, BB? Could it be that Trouble has finally sacked his bell ringer and hired someone sober? And you, Ras, doesn't the bell annoy you, ringing 4 times a day? Just a matter of habit, my dear Thorn. Time gets you used to much strange things. You do not realize how wisely you've chosen your gift. Silver could come in handy, of course, but Strix will most certainly aid you. And if it does, how many years will I be paying for it? 5? 10? Bell keeps tall and Rouse slings a slack over the shoulder and takes an axe with a curved handle from the wall. It no longer matters. I hope we'll meet again. But now, I would flee from the city if I were you. The Opakam Fortress is the safest place to go. Back door open and close. Glad it looks like Rask has lost his mind. We should leave. This Rask knows that, doesn't he? I hear that big time. You see Baron Trouble lying on the ground dying. Blood gushes from his mouth, nose, ears, and eyes. To no one in particular, you are tough. You struggle to stay on your feet. Blood is gushing from your nose. Glenda, scared to death, is hiding behind your back. But rather, Tecturn. What do you want? Nothing, the Burgomaster has made this decision on everyone's behalf. Pretty much a badass. What kind of decision? The ritual one, a tribute to the memory. You use your last reserve energy to stay upright. Your heart is about to leap out of your chest. Your throat contracts. Dying already? I don't need either of you yet. Towering over you, the monster examines you intently for a few seconds, then extends its arms and points at your pendant. The monster grabs your captain's insignia, clenching it in a fist. With a hissing sound, the strix in the pendant shrinks. The reaping will start with your family, Thorn Brennan. The monster vanishes in the air. You shake your head, trying to clear it. Oh, blessed gods. Did you hear what it had said about our family? Quick, we've got to get home. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Cool story. Very fucking cool story. We're gonna have a little fight. I have a feeling it looks like it's setting up for one. Magical battle cards. Let's take a look at them. Okay. Magical plaques almost burn your fingers, but they also fit perfectly in your palm. You feel almost as if you could have your hand and channel magic into an enemy. Could they regain their power because of the reaping? How did Rast come by them? You remember seeing such plaques sold as curiosities and souvenirs. Pretty fucking cool. You hear footsteps coming from somewhere ahead. 3 thugs are barring the way. Their puffy faces are contoured with mindless rage. Did highwaymen get so brazen as to attack townsfolk, hoping for an easy gain? In a swift move, you draw your sword, but the thugs look unimpressed. You look closer and notice their vacant eyes and foam at their mouths. Your opponents are either very drunk or crazy, or both. You step in front of Gleda. I'll beat some sense into them. Stay back. Gleda steps aside and draws her own blade. Did I practice with the sword for all those years to just keep hiding behind you? Together, we will deal with them festa. Oh, cool. So you get to choose how they start each round. Then it sounds like. That shows which round it will be available. Okay. Okay. Cool. Four wounds, they die. permadeath? Cool. I prefer permadeath, to be honest with you. I usually set that up on games when that's an option. Because I would prefer to play the story out the way it plays out. I'm not one of those that's just here for the story. Okay, so positioning's done. Bitch. Damn. Oh shit. She has no energy. Nope, I don't want to use knockback. Oh, I did. Oh, fuck. Goodbye. Too late. First achievements, not a daredevil and not energetic. Looks at the bloody bodies in terror. This is the first time she has fought to the death. You grab her by the shoulder, shaking her a couple of times before she looks away from the corpse. She finally stills herself, meets your gaze, and nods with great determination. You are proud of your daughter, but even more so worried for your wife, Likey. There is no time to lose. You need to get home as soon as possible. A couple of side alleys later, you open the familiar gate. Such a calamity has befallen us. Oh, such grief. First, both Leify and Quina screamed in pain. Then my daughter seemed to lose her mind. She went at Mistress Leify with a knife. Mistress defended herself, but then... This is not the time for old grudges. Monster said it would start with our family. We must leave this town. You're right, Gletta. Pack whatever you need for the journey quickly. Tenor, saddle the horses. Pain pierces your neck and grows into a fiery noose. It strangles you and you die in terrible agony. This infection is what they call the reaping. Dad, the back of my neck is burning. Let me see. Damn it, you have the same mark. Have a look. Do I have it? Nothing. But now can it be? But how can it be? How now, brown cow, can it be? Why did the plague spare me? I don't believe in luck. There must be some kind of protection, but what is it? I hope Rasco's right. Come here, Gletta. I want you to wear this. Next to the front arm, take a look around. No, you shouldn't bury Leify here. It'd be better to do it in the back. Gletta follows you. Take Tenor and bring the bodies here, you tell her. Oh, cool cat! Raid! Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Saboteurs incoming. You guys rock. Got a knocking door going on, but you guys rock. It's 13 viewers. That's awesome. Appreciate you, cool cat. I'm in the middle of like a sad moment in this story and I get raided. It's okay. Uther now hosting with 5 viewers. Thank you, Uther. Appreciate you. When you're done digging, your hands are shaking, but not with tiredness. Tenor buries his face in his hand. Gletta is a shadow of her former self. You realize that if you stop and stand still, pain will drown you. You get out of the freshly dug grave and pick up Leify's body. Appreciate the support. Raid. Is that like the raid spray? That's what I should have. I should have like a sound effect and do like the raid with the bugs and the cockroaches and stuff. I'm doing that. You are actually my first raid. I've never been raided at all. Can you believe that, cool cat? So I appreciate it. Really big time. Good night, Uther. Thanks for the host. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you had a good stream tonight. So welcome, the Nerd Stash, Geeky, Kanamuro, everybody. I can't, my follows aren't working. My follow announcements aren't working. I can't get shit to work. So if anyone's following, I do apologize. I'm not catching the follows. But I do want to thank everyone for here. I'm not asking you to follow. I'm just saying I'm not getting announcements no matter what I do. It's pissing me off. Yeah, alerts are not working. The only alerts that seem to be working, appreciate the follows. Really, really do, guys. The only alerts that are working for me, Uther, is I think the bits. But I don't know tonight, to be honest with you, because unless people have given me bits, and those aren't working either. But it's this stupid Streamlabs chatbot, which used to be Ankbot. It's bugging me. I might have to find something else. Use Stream Elements, yeah. It's the best. Well, Ankbot used to be the best. They switched over to Streamlabs chatbot, which I had Streamlabs, so I went ahead and did it, and the last update, my shit's all screwed up. Really bad. No, I did not just update either. It was working fine. It did an update. And ever since that, I had to re-put in the music and anyways, it's been a pain in my freaking rear. Okay, so we can go to the house. We can go to the cart. And that freaking damn knocking at the gate. I did that. They're fine. When I go to my notification area or my sound files, I had to re-put them all in. I did that. My sound effects folder did not change, but I did go ahead and redo all the sound files. I redid everything, and then the only thing that works is the bits. So I'm tired of the knocking, so I'm going there. Stop knocking, goddammit. Don't like giveaways, Cool Cat, because I do my own fucking artwork and shit and stuff, so I don't need that. I do that all within OBS. I've got to find another bot. I'll look into Stream Elements. I'll look into other shit, man. But this has only been happening for the last 2 or 3 streams, so I've been trying different things to try to get it to work. Let's open the door. Damnation! Quick, bring in the horses. Thorn is your old servant, completely deaf. I bashed my knuckles raw knocking on your bloody gate. Don't you know what's going on in the town? $60 million question, Uther. I really don't know, man. I don't know which is the difference. So I'm probably using the bot if I was to guess what I'm using. Pipe down. I don't know. Tenna has just lost his daughter. Understood? And I've just lost my wife. Curse this damn town. But I'm not even getting the alerts on Twitch itself. So it ain't like just the bot's not getting. Twitch is not doing the alerts when I'm getting the host alerts, but they're not playing the sound. I think it's a multitude of things. But I'm not even getting the freaking follow alerts on fucking Twitch. It really sucks. I mean, really fucking sucks. Anyway, I'm just here to stream and entertain you. Damn me if I hurt your feelings or something. Mikey, no fucking way. You'll die like a dog, so don't worry about it. We all will at this rate. What happened to you? When the monster entered the town, everyone went berserk. Have you seen the sign it left it on the gate? What do we do now? I wanted to ask the burgomaster, but didn't think I could make it through. Besides, I had the boys with me. Hey there, you pansies. Come here. You're all right. Hey, look. It looks like you didn't even shit your pants. Take care of the horses while we figure something out. Okay. I need to take 5. It'll be like 30 seconds to a minute. It'll be as long as I'm gone. I do apologize because everyone just came in, but I do need a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. And I'm back. Gonna go ahead and thank all my hostesses. We got Free Agent Mafia, Rotom, DBBIJ, Lord Toad, Mostly Mad Hatter, Uther, which I put you on my auto host, Funkzilla, Big Wayne, UGR Cyclops, FMG, Twinkie, Dreamflow, Wilmkilt, DT2443, and Fish Taco. Appreciate your host, guys. And gals. Okay. So, that's the shed. So I got a soldier leaning on the shed. Glenda's packing the cart. Let's go check on him. Ask him about his intentions, I guess. Tenor's face darkens. I have to write a letter to the Count. Not gonna lie, I've been keeping him informed about the comings and goings of this house. It's time to send him a final letter. I will tell His Excellency that you failed to protect your wife just as I failed to safeguard my daughter. Okay. So, he was a servant, but he was his wife's daughter. Interesting. So, do I hit him? Grief clutches your insides while rage turns everything into a blur. Your hand curls into a fist. I put up with a snitch in my own home for 20 years, and now you want to screw me over as a parting gift. Do I hit him or don't I hit him? And this is going to have long-lasting effects. That's why this thing's down here. I think I'm just going to leave. I don't think I'm going to hit him. You managed to contain your rage. I don't even care. You live like a sneaky rat, and that's how you will soon die. I punch you, but like you would have disapproved. You move Terrence aside with your shoulder, grab your belongings, and go back to the yard. Asshole. Fucking asshole. Hang on. Let's go check on my daughter. Loads up her horse, weeping over the track. Oh, mommy dear, how are we going to live without you? She whispers. You put your arms around your daughter, and she presses her tear-stricken face into your chest. It's over for Likey, my dear. But for you and Mac, it's not. Remember this, however much it hurts. Gletta nods and tries to steel herself. No longer crying, she starts strapping the saddlebags. It's not over for you either, Dad. No matter what you think, I am almost ready. I only need to strap this package of Rask scrolls. Maybe I'll have a chance to return them. It pains you to look at your daughter, whose every gesture reminds you of your wife. You clench your teeth and carry on. There is no time to lose. No, I don't want to throw them aside, so I guess I'll just help her. Thank you, Mom is dead. We've gotten to run from the reaping, and I'm still fussing with this package. Okay, this must be another one of the soldiers. Okay, let's go ahead and go to everybody. Oh, you remembered me. Get this nanny away from me. At this rate, he'll soon be holding my member while I take a leak. Let him look after Gletta. Why not? But hold, aren't we buddies? Don't you see what's happening in Albius? Don't drag Gletta into this. I worry about you. Go on, ride out of here. I need you like I need a hole in the head. If you want to look after me, do it from far away. That's what distress does to men. You look as stiff as a dick in a bathhouse. Stop. Don't worry. He'll cool off, and you'll be best buddies again. Thorn, what else did you want to ask the lad? Why are you staring at the gate? Well, I mean, it's really nice, sturdy gate. We could just stay here and wait for this mess to clear up. Let's not ford Shit Creek. We're already knee-high in it, Soap. Who do you think this gate's gonna stop? That monster? Or maybe the plague? What's next? Crawling under a blanket? Will it help? I want to do the right thing. What if those madmen come to their senses? Then it's all hunky-dory? Alright, enough talk. Hiding in a tavern. If you could hide from the nastiness in a tavern, I would be there already. Krieger, do something. We didn't join Thornbrennan's company by accident, did we? I mean, no disrespect, Captain. Respect my decisions, then. First, we need to get out of town and ride to the nearest manor to get rid of the plague. We'll see where we go from there. Loyalty increased with Sop. I guess we'll go talk to him before we head out. Brett? Lounging about? Just coming to my senses, thinking what to do. What can you do against the Reaper? It came after me. You'll see. It knows where I'm hiding, and it will find me again. Came after all of us, knucklehead. Do you think you're special or something? If gods forbid it comes back, it'll be for all of our heads. Thorn, we need to leave now. We can't run and hide. Death is in the air. Loyalty decrease. Don't even let your fear wag your tongue for you. Curb it. If you want to die, do it. Just don't drag others into it. Should have left and not talked to him. We're sailing up Shit Creek. Wash the shit stains and run. Yeah, I want to look at the sign. I was standing guard on the north gate with Fisk. May the gods punish him with sobriety. Suddenly a monster appeared. I heard of this creature. Temple records refer to them as reapers, for they come during the reaping. They don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they appear almost human. They call themselves the Umbra, but there's only a passing mention of them in the chronicles. Haven't the foggiest idea what that was, and frankly, I don't give a crap. I just know what I saw. 'Twas so scary you'd shit your pants. Many did, in fact. All of them fell to the ground. At least, the monsters drew some kind of mark on the gate and let out a screech. The Reaper said that the gate was sealed and that everyone should prepare to die. It said so in the temple tongue and then in Frisian. Will you shut up, Wisers? You've been going on and on. What are you planning to do? Talk your foes to death in the battlefield, you snotty brat? Have I ever given anyone a reason to call me a coward? Hold your horses, you two, Flick. Just calm down. How come you know so many languages? Just had to learn them. Many archival records exist only in Frisian or in the temple tongue. Being knowledgeable is always useful. As for courage, you either have it or you don't. You won't know it until you need it. Let's check the back of everyone's necks. Many of our lads have marks. I personally checked. The townsfolk have been clutching their necks in pain, though. The gods spared us from this plight. Without them, we'd be squirming around on the ground. We should be grateful. Oh, I'm showing 1,299 followers. One away from hitting 1,300. That would be cool. You invoke the gods, but they have nothing to do with it. Confound them. Well, we've got Strixus to help us. What do you have, Fisk? What do you mean? I have a sphere in my armor, though I admit they aren't the best. A blitz slow on the uptake, aren't you? I'll say it again, slowly. Strixus protect you from plague. Krieger and I have our captain's insignia with Strixus. These lads have earrings with flecks of the stone. Where is your Strix? I've got a small one, and this pin used to be my mother's. I've kept it in her memory, but I don't wear it. So she protects you even after her death. Pray to your dead mother, Fisk, rather than to the gods. Let's go. Damn, I almost forgot the people didn't go mad immediately after the monster left its sign on the gate. First, a merchant rode through the square in a flying gallop. It's a miracle he didn't trample anyone. He pulled the control lever, slid something between the leaves, opened them up, and off he went. All by himself. And here I thought he was good for nothing worse. Surely you know him. Short beard, always smiling, shouting near the town hall. A good drinking buddy, if you ask me. Rask, so he managed to get out of town. Is the gate still open then? No, the people were going berserk already. Some of the guards went after this Rask fellow. By the way, then the gate slammed shut as nobody held it open. So it's possible to open the gate after all. Gather everyone, Krieger, and let's go. We need to get out of town. Tanner decided to stay. So we're all ready now. Sop, open the gate. Everyone follow me, and Krieger go. You stop in the square near the gate, dismount and peek around the corner. The ground before the gate is littered with corpses. Besides them, guards shuffle about, scratching in their necks and growling. Now and then, they have weapons at the ready. The insistent ringing of the bell makes you squirm as you examine the gate. There is some kind of glowing mark on it. The square is full of abandoned carts, baskets, and crates, and corpse. There is no way you can ride through on horseback. Your company waits for your decision. Do you realize what is going on? Could it be that they serve the Reaper now and are bound by its will? Ancient manuscripts don't mention anything about it. However, they do say that each reaping is different. The Reaper could have invented something new. Rask had mentioned something like this too. Hang on, I'm just checking something out real quick here. I'm sorry about the bell just ringing and ringing. I'm just checking some shit out here. Okay. Sorry about that. However, they do say that each reaping is different. The Reaper could have invented something new. Rask has mentioned something like this too. Sometimes you don't know history if you don't know the reapings. They direct its course, even if they only happen twice. Who knew it would come back? In the absence of other explanations, we'll have to go with this one. What do you mean breakthrough? Are you out of your frickin' mind, Thorin? I know these guys, every single one of them. See that redhead? You know him too. He was but a young lad when he came to me. What, 15 years ago? He wanted to become a guard, and he did. Do you suggest we haul our horses over the wall instead? I know all these guys too. See the woman lying there by the barn? That's his mother. And who do you think hacked her down? They are not the people we knew, Krieger. Well, I'm not quite myself when I'm drunk either. Should I be killed then? How do you know this can't be reversed? Do what you will, Captain, but I won't lead an attack on my own men. Can you see the dead bodies under their feet? Those are our lads too. Oh, screw you. I'll give the order. Let's do it. We can't attack their ranks directly, so we'll have to split up. Some of you will join the fight, but others will have to get around the fight and reach the gate. Why would we split? It's much better to stay together. What if these crazies get reinforcements while we're busy fighting? I don't care about winning. I just want to get us out alive. How do we open the gate? It's sealed by the sign. If Rast managed it somehow, then so can we. On your guard. You there, follow me, the rest to the gate. So, I'm deciding who I take in the fight. Taking the ones with high loyalty is where I'm really he's an archer. Take the older guy with me. I have no idea how many I'm fighting. It really sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the four of us in. Took my daughter in. That was stupid. I could have taken her out, but oh well. Didn't think about that. Just figured her high loyalty was worth it. Oh, that's 5. That's cool. Okay. Putting him back middle since he's an archer. No. Let's have him go around to the side. Okay. I'm actually going to move him there and then put him on a defense. Can't get there. Can't get to there either. He's too far back. Why am I having trouble moving them now? I don't get what's going on. Oh, because I'm stuck on him. I have to actually end his turn. Hope it didn't end everybody's. I don't know. That was weird. Down. Oh, you fucking kidding me? The last word achievement unlocked. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I can't use it. I was trying to go up there and use it, but it wouldn't let me. Let's move him back, and then I don't need to do it that bad. Oops. Ah, I should have moved him back. Thought about it. Just, I don't understand all the turns and stuff quite yet. When the fight is over, you notice more guards with their weapons drawn in a nearby alley. You run to the gate. Why isn't it open yet? You want to go through this again? Krieger kicks the sealed gate in fury. Shit, bloody Rast did it somehow. Then think quickly. What could we use? Gleda suddenly remembers Rast swiping something along the slip between the leaves. Do you recall what he said? Silver could come in handy. We have Mom's necklace in one of the bags. You pull the piece of silver jewelry out of the bag and toss it to Krieger. He shrugs and slides it along the slit. The Reaper's mark fades away and the great gate creaks open. Krieger laughs hysterically. Well, I'll be damned. Silver worked. Pull the lever now. You and your company rush into the open as soon as you close the gate behind you. The Reaper's sign, invisible to you from the outside, reseals them with a hissing sound. Soon enough, fists begin pounding from the inside. The bell still tolls over Albius. You look at the companies. I must have my daughter. And you, since you've joined me. At least those of you who wish to carry on. We'll try to make it to the nearest menhir. It might help us. Let's go. 500 gold and a golden earring. Cool. Well, that was my first looks at this game. I actually fucking dig it. It's done well. Very well. Good story, good lore. Turn-based is good shit. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go to IRL and listen to some music like we usually do on Metal Mondays. So I got to go through this first before I can save it, it looks like. You look at the road leading west. There are hoof prints and even dry drops of blood. You conclude it looks like Rast's pursuers went that way. Krieger, do you think we should try to catch up with him? There's more. Krieger scratches. I can't believe that. I saw him open the sealed gate. He definitely knows something. We can still catch up with him, but his road doesn't take you straight to the manor. Rat's got a head start, but his horse is no prize. We can go after him, but we'll lose an entire day. You start having doubts, and we may lose him. He's still got those nutty guards on his tail. They could finish him off already. I have to make a decision now. My decision is I want to save the game. Does it automatically save? I guess. Went straight to main menu, so I imagine it does. Let's